Yes, indeed. This is it, man. Bingo. Welcome in, everybody, to this matchup between Phanium and ChrisX. I'm your host, Gunther. I'm joined by GKPunk, who is also adminning this match. And we have our timer counting down now. So I'm going to bring in the card so that all you lovely folks at home can see what we have to do. Chris immediately getting in, and same with Phanium. Pretty much expected. Now, this is Lockout mode, which means as soon as a tile is claimed by a player, the other player cannot take that tile. Also, if a player has to restart, they do not have to forfeit all the tiles that they have collected. That's correct, Punk?
Yes, that's right.
Awesome.
So it's a race to 10 tiles.
Both players immediately in, seeing a lot of soda can grabs over on Phanium's side of things. Both players with different suit starts here. They have to start in the suit start, but we have Phanium, who started at the more midpoint of the level, and then Chris started over by the village bar. He's going immediately for the Andrea
taking that
kill.
barman disguise. And in a lockout like this, you probably this is definitely where you prioritize going for tiles, because you can just quickly get some tiles and then you restart and you just kill the targets and finish the mission, since you don't lose tiles upon restart.
Right, exactly. And
Phanium got the kill. He's gonna take out the evidence, which is good for adminning purposes. You don't have to worry about yellow guns as Chris becomes the tattoo artist. And again, you don't have to go for tiles that complements a line or a diagonal, because it's first to 10, any 10 tiles.
Right, exactly. So Chris already has 2 of the 10 down. Now, is it any 10 tiles and then you also have to complete the mission as well?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. So even if Chris gets all of his 10 tiles first, he still has to take out Andrea, Jorge, and Rico before he's able to exit.
Yeah, and then finish with 5-star. Yeah,
right,
he does.
exactly.
But if he gets spotted in that time, he can just restart and maybe get a speed run, and then he's done.
Right, exactly. So definitely agree with the approach, and especially because things like become a mansion guard, become the barman, become the tattoo artist, those 3, Phanium can no longer take. So those 3 obviously very quick tiles for Chris. Phanium isn't going to be able to make up that time unless he also has some easy tiles.
Yeah, there's lots of becomes on this. Become an elite guard, become a street soldier, become a chef, become a shaman. All those are right next. Become a band member.
Yeah.
Oh my!
It is a disguise-a-palooza.
Half the disguises are in one board. So there's the lead guard for Chris. He's gonna go for that one.
Oh, and very well done, being able to maneuver him around, get him in that shack. He shouldn't have to worry about that, and that's 4 tiles already down, and all of them, as you mentioned, all of them are the become. So, disguises are fairly easy tiles to grab if you know certain tiles that you want to go and take. Looks like Phanium's tossing the meaty bone into the hippo pit. And also detonating an explosive right there as well. So that'll be a second tile for him. And plan is to get Rico moving, it looks like.
Yeah, he has a kill down, but I mean, at this moment, it doesn't. Not really sure what Chris has planned for the kills, but he's becoming more people. He's becoming the street soldier
becoming everyone. Yeah, that's 5 tiles of all just grabbing disguises. And he's over here. Andrea's timing isn't here, obviously, but it looks like he's going to go for the evidence. Again, thank you from an admin side of things. Certainly makes Punk's life easier, so...
Yeah, I mean, Gunther, being a Providence admin, he is a co-admin, I would say, for this. So
yeah, well, I appreciate the generosity here.
Verification. I appreciate your generosity. You could have just said, nah, I'm shoutcasting only.
Yeah. Sorry about it, lol. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I mean, Phanium picked up a bunch of tiles there. He opened the secret door, poisoned their line of cocaine.
And I do like that approach because, I mean, in almost a blink of an eye, he's got himself tied with tiles and now technically in the lead because he's got a kill down as
Yeah,
well.
lots of interactions and collections, which are faster than disguise grabs. So, yeah, now that puts him ahead now with the Andrea kill done.
For sure.
And Chris going for another Become tile.
Yeah,
The
going for the
Shaman.
Shaman. And I think both players obviously knowledgeable enough to understand where the other is on the map. Phanium knows that he's kind of got any tile that can be done over here in the mansion is kind of fair game for him right now. But Chris also, on the other side, knows that that is where Phanium is, and so he can kind of adjust his strategy accordingly. So he's grabbed the Shaman Disguise, hasn't grabbed the tile just yet. He's looking for something in the Shaman's hut. I'm not quite sure what he's going for here. But Phanium is working on setting up a Jorge kill here.
Yeah, he's picked up the speedboat key also, so he's now ahead in tiles. Oh, Chris just catches up with the restart.
Oh.
So he will keep the 6 tiles. Phanium hits his 7th.
Yeah. Hits his 7th and is rapidly approaching this Jorge kill.
Yeah, this is what Chris is gonna speed run now. He's got all the things he wanted. So, hey, look, they're even in kills now.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
that's
a very
so
interesting game
beneficial.
mode.
So
And
beneficial.
Chris will have a mansion guard disguise as well. Phanium setting up Jorge with a propane leak. He's probably just wow, look at this angle. It's just straight shot.
Yeah, that's excellent. And no risk of being seen through windows or anything like that. He's just got to wait for Jorge to get to the desk, and he is good to go.
Yeah, Phanium's now at 8 tiles. Picked up the cocaine machine blueprints. And there's Jorge down. That puts him ahead once again.
This is
with
so
the kill
fast.
and the tile.
This is so fast.
Yeah, exactly. This is what we were talking about earlier. It's just I haven't watched any lockout match.
Yeah, any of the practice that I have done myself has always been.
Yeah, so many things
lockout.
Just happen, and Phanium is even more efficient with the kills.
Yeah.
This is his initial attempt,
and he's got Rico right where he wants him. He's all alone down here in the hippo enclosure. Oh, I misspoke. He does have one guard here, but and the hippo whisper. I just ignore me.
Chris is trying to set up a propane tank for propane flask. I guess it's bingo, so I have to be exactly the same name as the item for Rico. He should be dead. Here's another one.
Phanium Rico kill
kidney
right now.
punch.
And that's all the kills done and dusted on Phanium's side.
And only 2 tiles. Chris has working on the kills now, which means he's hasn't picked up any tiles. The restart was at 6 tiles.
Right. Let's see. What could he go for here? Obviously, become the chef is is on the board. Interrogation recording.
It was a tough shot to take, but he gets it.
Yeah, this threading the needle.
Looks like Phanium will steal the chef one from Chris
because
he's already at the kitchen. That will be his.
That is going to be really beneficial. Yeah, he's only got one more tile left.
Yeah, Chris still at 6. What is he looking at? Band member, not really an option. Maybe the AR-33 gold.
Yeah, and he's done. I mean, he's done a good job of getting all the kills to catch himself back up, but Phanium's just a bit further ahead, right there playing the interrogation recording, and that's going to be his 10th tile. Now he just has to get to an exit, and he has pick of the litter, 4 tiles and exits by Chris in the amount of time that's needed. Maybe we see a forced photo finish, but it's not looking too likely. Phanium getting to the car.
Phanium's going for this race car.
And
or Rico's car.
He is out. Kikanetta pointing out that Chris should have poisoned Shaman's Weska. Yeah, I think that was what he was going for when he was looking for poison in the Shaman's huts.
Now, what's this thing say? It says, I don't know if I should probably, something I didn't ask. So he wrote done.
Mm-hmm.
But it's supposed to be bingo. I don't know if it's that strict or not.
I mean I've seen it as done and bingo, so I think done is fine.
Okay, I'll as long as another admin.
Yeah. Oh, Chris pointing out, lol at me getting wrecked by the tile, saying the shamans. I have no idea how to say that. When it's the hippies.
Whatever that's.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, I have to write the next message now. Give me a stop timer. Let's see. Yeah, that update. There we go. Okay, so now we have next map is Berlin, which is.
Yeah.
I wonder who picked that map. I don't know.
Could have been anyone, as far as I am aware. No, so yeah, so this will be Chris's pick. Chris obviously very strong on Berlin, and he's gonna need to be strong on Berlin here to get himself back in this, because in order to force a decider, he's going to have to win, because a draw will send Phanium on. The only way Chris stays in this is to win this map and force a decider, which will be Hokkaido if we get there. All right, we have new predictions in the chat. So who's going to take Berlin? This is Chris's pick. Well played by both players, though.
17.
I think that's something that we need to point out. Like, it was. I feel like, outside of that restart,
Chris got started so quickly with all
the. He did, but then like there was that plateau, that kind of lull in the middle, because he got to 5 tiles like almost instantaneously, and then after that it took him a while to get his 6th, and then after that just couldn't really get anything going. He had the restart, did the speed run to get all the targets down, but didn't really claim any tiles. Phanium, the opposite, right? That kind of like slow, methodical start, focusing on taking care of the targets, and then really focused on getting the tiles, which really worked out for him. I think that's kind of the epitome of bingo, is going to be figuring out what speedrun strats also get you the kills that you need fast enough. Because you're going to have to grab all those tiles, but you're also going to have to take down all the targets. And if you can kind of juggle both, where you can figure out which tiles are going to be what get you the kills faster, that's going to be the championship right there.
Yeah, this is Chris's pick, though. He's definitely community expert in Berlin.
Yeah, I think there's a reason why he's picking this late in the tournament.
I'm kind of wondering if the board is going to update or how
it has updated for me behind the cover. Okay. I can see it.
Good. I'm just sorry about the lack of coherent things that I'm saying.
We
But
are, yeah, no, we're learning. We're learning. This
yeah,
is
definitely.
Punk's. This
So
is
yeah,
your
I
first time
appreciate you
adminning.
letting
This
me
is your
join
first
you
time
as a
adminning
co-caster.
bingo, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, and I've been saying it from the beginning.
I might get a notice of termination from InfoFun when I wake up.
Bingo is hard. It's hard to cast and it's hard to admin, in my
It's
opinion. It's
hard to
like
cast, it's hard to play, it's hard to
it
admin.
is.
I don't
Bingo
know
is
which one
hard.
is the hardest.
Yeah, but there's just a lot to keep track of, and especially.
But it's a learning experience for all of us at
Oh yeah,
Providence, I think.
for
So
sure.
the next one will be probably significantly better.
For sure. No, I know nowhere to go but up from here.
Okay, we have like a minute left.
Awesome. I'll reveal the card once our timer starts ticking down. I'm just looking at the card now, and no tiles immediately like jump out at me. Like, oh yeah, no, that's something quick to go to. But I also don't really understand Berlin bingo too much, So it's going to be interesting to see where these players go. And there's obviously so much you can do in Berlin, where we can see both players in completely different parts of the map and still getting all the tiles that they need. So this is going to be exciting. I'm really looking forward to seeing both players and how they go about taking out the targets and getting themselves the tiles that they need. Because I know it'll be quick.
Totally. It's we've seen Berlin before. It was for Berlin. It's a bit different where you can we saw you can get all the kills done in 90 seconds.
Right, exactly. I mean, we were just casting the match with K Canetta the other nights, and that's what we saw was that route. Timer is starting to count down. I am revealing the card for the chat, so you can now see all of that. And we are already in. Both players loading in like under 20 seconds.
Yeah, I see a bunch of becomes already. Become the dealer, the DJ, the biker,
There's
security.
a lot of them. Yeah, for sure. And
the bartender on the right side.
We don't have to worry about lines, as you mentioned before, but they are heavily concentrated over on the left side of the board. And if we're reading left to right, then I'm guessing that's what the players are going to see first. We already have a Become Club Security by Chris.
Yeah, Phanium will get the disguise, but he can't click the tile off.
Right,
and
exactly.
This is something cool from Chris. He showed me this. I think he showed it to the speedrun community before too. Agent Green sniped, and then Davenport immediately.
Oh wow, excellent!
And then bartender.
I was wondering why he was going this way.
And then
way.
Swan as well. He should be able to get Swan here if he wants to. So.
Because I was expecting...
also gets Green and then Davenport. He's gonna go up and get Tremaine.
Yeah, there's the Swan kill. Did he manage to keep green guns there? He did. Okay, I was worried.
Like he did. It was only the shots that he could have gotten spotted by.
Yeah, I saw that NPC turn around, and I was just worried about extended illegal action.
So that actually kills Swan and also blows up the gas canister.
Yeah, that is solid. I mean, 3 tiles, 3 kills, and also quick. His in-game timer is at 120.
Yeah, and he knows that timing. This is Montgomery's first cycle in the stairs. Another kill done.
Yep, that's 4 down.
Phanium has taken the biker disguise. And Chris picks up the key card off of Monty, which is the club key card.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, no, I saw that, and I was like, oh, that'll help him get around, but I didn't even think about it being a tile. Yeah, excellent. So that is 4 tiles down. We see Phanium turning on the faucet, so he's got himself 2 tiles down. Oh, big whoosh, but he'll be fine getting through there. It always worries me. He will collect the motorcycle key as well. And Chris is going for that rat case. And he's become a DJ as well, so that is 6 tiles down. There's the pool ball collection for Phanium.
Is also right on his tail, though, with all 6 tiles himself.
Yeah, both players have 4 targets down. Both players have 6 tiles, and they're both in completely opposite sides of the map. So,
yeah, it's actually good where they won't really overlap, or one will get stumped by one of them.
Right.
With the tile pickup.
Looks like Chris might be working on becoming the dealer.
Yeah, he's gonna do the fast dealer, which he just like talks and runs away when the dealer tries to, complete his conversation. So he just kind of rubber bands straight.
That's like all drug dealers do.
So, yeah, that's the no loadout dealer take.
Wow, yeah, no, that was very, very quick.
So yeah, there's another
tile down.
Master of taking disguises, ChrisX3. So, but Phanium again, he's still even. He's got an oil leak with the wrench.
Let's see here, is anybody going to be going for... So there's not a become a technician, but there is a blend in as technician. There's the second wrench collect by Phanium.
Chris looks to be going for the cocaine brick at the fan. Couldn't pick up his baton, but should be able to get Chamberlain here.
And he'll take out the cameras as well, so no worries of yellow guns there. And that is the pacify with police baton tile claim for Chris as well. So we are at 8 apiece. Phanium does have a technician disguise here. Might be going for a blend. This is about as close as you can get.
Yeah, this is really close. Chris looks like he
might also be going
gonna try to get the technician too. But Phanium just gets the blend in as technician, so
that's gonna...
If that's what Chris had in mind, he won't be able to get that.
That's gonna cut him off.
And that's also Phanium's penultimate tile grab.
Yeah, he's only got 1 left. This is looking really good. He still has 1 target to kill. Chris has killed his 5th target. So once he gets his 2 tiles, he should be able to get out of here. See a little bit of a pause there from Chris, guessing he just saw the tile has been grabbed, and he's gonna have to come up with something else that he wants to do.
Not going for that brick throw, which I thought he was going to do.
Yeah, none of these tiles immediately jump out at me as like, oh, this is definitely what
he's going for the rat poisons now. He's got to pick up 3 of them. He's got 2.
He's got 2. He only needs 1 more. Phanium starts going for rat poisons. This will become a race.
It's a race to whoever can get the... Well, Chris only needs 1 more.
He does, yeah. But that, I mean, we saw Phanium take Chris's tile with the technician disguise grab. I'm thinking like that would be a boon to swing in his favor if he could get himself.
He does. There's the 3rd one.
Excellent.
He's grabbed it. Now if he needs to click off the tile, he does. Excellent. 9 tiles for both
9 tiles players. All, yeah.
Chris has 1 extra kill, though.
Does.
So, there's the toss. Brick. Chris is done with all 10 tiles.
Yep, now he's just got to get himself out of here, and he's right next to an exit. Phanium still needs a tile and a kill. Looks like he's working on the kill right now.
He's going for Montgomery here. Oh, this... he just walks... Oh, and the body found, too, so that should be a definitive...
Yeah, definitely.
Phanium can't get 5 stars anymore.
I mean, and I don't think that he could have caught up to Chris anyway. I mean, I don't know what one of these you go for to get the tile ticked off before you go, but I mean, just well played by Chris all the way through. And especially, I mean, well played by Phanium, because I did not expect it to swing the other way, especially with the fast start from Chris again. But yeah, I just heard Phanium say as well from his stream, he had the cocaine brick, he could have done that. That would have blocked what Chris was trying to do, and Chris would have had
Yeah,
to
and
go for
Chris
yet
didn't
another
go for
tile.
that right away too. That was the last thing he did.
Right,
So
exactly. But that means that we are going to Hokkaido.
yep, that's the decider.
And this should be a fun decider, because I have heard from multiple people that Hokkaido is kind
It's
of a
one of the
rough
best
one.
bingo maps. Yes,
Yeah,
for sure.
exactly. But like a lot of the tiles can be difficult to claim, can be difficult to accomplish in a run. So it'll be interesting to see how both these players go about it. I mean, obviously Hokkaido very famously speed runnable. So you always have the option to do your tiles first, then restart, do a quick run. For that, you also have just taking care of the speed run immediately and then claiming your tiles. It'll be interesting to see how these players go.
Oh yeah, I need to update the score. Hitmaps tournaments has spoiled us as admins.
I have to manually do this now?
I know, right? I mean, I've done this before. It's like going back to the roots, how it all started. Except you had to do it as a shoutcaster. Admins
Right.
would just tell you, "Hey, update the score, you bozo."
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Mike's in the chat. Hey, Mr. Mike. I mean, I suppose we could lean on Curry.
Community heroes, Mr. Mike.
I suppose we could lean on Curry to build us something as robust for bingo, but something tells me
it will
that's not
happen
as simple.
eventually. I mean,
Yeah.
Curry has built all this, whatever it's there, very quickly as well.
Oh yeah, so quickly, because it was kind of like, I mean, it was basically just a few days out before the tournament when he's like, "Hey, I've got this overlay page now that should work," and it does. It works. It works remarkably well. All right, so we'll be going here in 2 minutes ish.
Yes, in 2 minutes, Hokkaido. I believe the things all look good.
Yep, everything's updated for me as well.
Timer will be counting upwards since this is the quote-unquote decider. If we finish with a draw, it will just be a respin of the same map.
Right, yes. And it can only draw by way of photo finish.
Yep. Minute till the final map of the quarterfinal between. Oh yeah, I mean, this is an all-American match. Actually,
It is.
Like,
Everyone
even the casters
involved.
are all American. Yeah, get out of here, Europeans.
Yeah, that's
Providence.
right. Now we own the show. Americans famous for taking things over that they didn't build themselves.
About time.
Yeah, right.
For the Hitman community.
I know, right?
IO's
We
opening
need more
a
representation in the
new
Hitman
studio
community.
in New York City.
Yeah, that's right. That's just what we need.
All right, so
both players ready to go, just hovering over that play button. So they both know exactly what they want to do. There goes the timer. I'm bringing in the bingo card now. Whoops. Well, I did the transition, but the bingo card is still here, so we are good there. And just taking a glance at this, I'm seeing a lot of stuff around the morgue and helicopter. So you obviously have become the helicopter pilot. There's Blendin as a handyman. There is Poison, the heli pilot's pill stash. Like become a bodyguard. Lots of stuff that you can take care of from Chris's start here. And I think he's going to go for an early Soder's kill.
Oh, Chris is already having trouble with the morgue doctors. Phanium picked up the kill on Yuki, and he's tossed a coin at the balcony of 47 Suite, so
yep.
Dexter opens the door for him.
He will get the assistance with Dexter's IV stand tile claimed and done. There's the examination room spotlight for Chris. There's become a patient for Phanium. Chris is going to have to restart again. That's not where you want to be at this stage. I mean, this is definitely in favor of Phanium right now. He's got a kill down, and he's got 2 tiles.
Yeah, Phanium has looked solid in all 3 maps, really. Even though he lost Berlin, he was still very, very efficient for the most part.
Yeah, and it was still so close on Berlin, too.
Yeah, 9 to 10 with the kill.
Chris has become a bodyguard, though, so we'll have that done.
That's that's a very good tile to have. Bodyguard, obviously being a not so overpowered, but a powerful enough disguise.
Yeah, he'll be able to get himself around quite a bit.
Oh, Phanium gets spotted vaulting up by the resort security. That guy can slip out of your mind.
Chris hiding someone in the incinerator. Now the lead has kind of swung. Obviously, we'll see an early kill here from Phanium, but I'm wondering what Chris's plan for the targets is going to be, because he doesn't go for the wallbang on Soders.
Robot for maybe robot for Soders. I mean, so you can always just shoot Soders.
That is true.
Or his heart.
That is true. Interact
the heart
with the operations
is what you if you don't
want
to mess with the map, because
that is
if the NPC see Soders dead.
Yeah.
They will all disperse.
I think that the one that Chris went for was interact with the operation controls panel.
Oh yes, yeah. That's what's gonna get it for him. So he has he's halfway done now. Phanium, again, he has those 2 tiles, but he hasn't. The only good thing about it this time is he doesn't have to do those things, so he's ahead of the guard.
Right, exactly. And he's got himself a resort security disguise. It looks like he's going to the activate expert mode on the console as well. So that's another tile. So he's gaining, especially having that target takedown as well. Oh, and Chris is going to have a body found. Chris.
He's just gonna start now to get the early Yuki kill. He doesn't need to start in the morgue anymore because of those tiles being completed.
Most of those tiles done.
Restart for Phanium now, because I think he's just got the tiles he wanted. No, there was a body found actually.
Chris is working on a few things here.
Shoots the top, which requires a few extra shots. Well, he also had to hide from the resort security.
He did, yeah. But he lured this one in.
Server hasn't caught up yet. No, there's Yuki down. Another restart for Phanium because he got caught shooting Yuki's cable car.
Yeah, this is a dangerous thing if you do it like right out the gate because of Dexter, obviously. But he gets the timing done this time. Chris has grabbed the frying pan. He's being careful of the camera here.
Uses the vending machine.
Yeah, I don't see that
He
as
can't
a
grab
tile.
the resort staff anymore. He looked at that.
Hmm.
So Phanium grabbed that one earlier before
Right.
he had to restart. Oh, gets caught by the cameras.
Oh, no,
Now he's
okay.
gonna restart because going for the cameras would be too much of a hassle.
Right. Yeah, and you know he had that frying pan. Would he could have gone for it, gone for knocking somebody out with it, but just opts not to. Phanium has grabbed the resort staff again. But this is more just to get around the level as opposed to needing it for the tile.
Yep. Chris gets the kill on Yuki again. He's gonna pick up the resort security once again. This one will definitely be for traversal.
Yep,
There's
there's
Phanium knocking on
Phanium
the
grabbing.
chefs.
That's with
He's
the
picked up
frying
the
pan
chef
as well.
disguise.
So he becomes the chef and he gets to pacify with the frying pan back to back.
Yeah, that's 2 tiles. Now that puts him ahead with 7.
Yeah.
As opposed to Chris's 6. Chris is gonna knock this chef out, but he'll realize he won't be able to grab the tile.
Yeah, either of them. Phanium taking out the cameras while he's down here. Oh, but he's caused a bit of a panic, and so he's got these morgue doctors out here.
Oh yeah,
That's
the bullet
gonna
hit two glasses. Bullet impact.
That's gonna put him in a bit of a bad spot for now. Chris has both of the kitchen knives now, though, so that is his 7th tile.
And he's poisoning the sushi.
Yeah, he has to serve
He has
somebody.
to serve somebody. Finds. Oh, he's still making it.
Yeah, he's got it poisoned, but there it is. There's the serving. Just waiting for her to take that.
Yeah, that's tile number 8. Phanium shoots Soder's in the head from below.
Yeah, excellent use of wallbang there. So that's both targets down. So if he can claim his remaining 2 tiles and then exit, he will be in very, very good shape here. Obviously, Chris still has... he's ahead in tiles, but he still has to go take care of that kill. And it does look like Phanium is going to go and claim increasing the sauna temperature here. So now we're tied at 9 all. Phanium with a slight advantage just because of the extra tile. Might be heading to poison the heli pilot's pill stash, perhaps? I mean, it is right next to an exit here.
Yeah, or become the pilot, depending on
where he is in the cycle. Yeah, I saw him up there on the helipad, so I don't think that he'll be able to get there in time. But
yeah, so he's going for the poison, which is obviously a free tile. He's
right.
got a rat poison, so that's all 10 done for Phanium. He's got all the kills. He's just gonna head up there and exit via helicopter.
Yeah, and he's got a green gun, so this should be GG to Phanium.
Yep. Phanium press is done at 14 seconds past 39 minutes. It's just struggling with the yoga. Instructor picks up the handyman, but I think that's it. Should be.
There's the blend, so that'll be its 10th tile. He has Eric Soder's left to kill.
Yeah, this is a 40 now, so.
Yeah. Yeah, most likely not going to see it. It looks like he's trying to get himself into do the wall bang on Soders.
Photo finish is 30 seconds. I'm going to quickly look at that. Yeah, it's 30 seconds, so.
Yeah, we're well past the photo finish window, and Chris is going to be able to finish his run, but unfortunately it's going to be just a little bit too late.
Yeah, Chris is over a minute, almost a minute and a half.
Yeah, I think we might be looking at a different result if he's able to not get spotted by that camera. He obviously had a plan for the chef disguise and knockout with the frying pan, and those are the two tiles that Phanium took that I think made Chris kind of waste some of the time getting himself back to that state on his restart. And yeah, so I think it's gonna that's why it went to Phanium instead. But still, well played by both players. I mean, Hokkaido is a rough one, but considering that both players were able to finish their runs, even if Chris's was a bit late, that timer says 11:01. So, not bad.
Yeah, I think it was around 9.5 minutes when Phanium.
Yeah. So very, very impressive by both of these players. And very, very well done. Unfortunately, Chris is going to be out of the tournament, but Phanium will be moving on to the semifinals. We're going to take a look at our brackets real quick.
Yep, I hope I've done that one right too.
I have no idea. I'll give it a refresh here to see. But I also know that it doesn't always update immediately. There it goes. Okay, cool. Yeah, so Phanium's going to be moving on to the second semifinal where he'll face Kay Kaneda. Joker J will face some random person or Lewis, depending on who wins in that match, which is scheduled for tomorrow. Speaking of upcoming matches, we're going to take a look at those as well. So, as you can see, at the top, Phanium and Chris, that is already done. Phanium's going to be moving on. Chris is going home. Some random person and Lewis are playing tomorrow at my local 11 o'clock. You can go to the links that I am posting in chat right now. Potentially, if it'll send. It might not. Give me a second. I'll post these. There. So if you go to that page, it will take you to the entire breakdown. You'll be able to see VODs, you'll be able to see the bracket, upcoming matches, the tournament link, all that stuff, so that you can see this stuff in your own time zones, which I highly recommend. Punky, well done on the admin side of things. That was chaos incarnate, but you handled it beautifully.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you allowing me to join you. Definitely relieved a little bit of pressure.
Yeah, for sure. I was happy to be along for it. It was a nice, soft admin side of things on my end. So we are going to take a look at who is live right now. Does anybody know, is Chris going to be staying live? Because if so, we'll give Chris a raid. But I don't know if Chris is going to be off or not. Doesn't look like he's going to stay on live right now. So, I guess that we'll just end it here. I don't see anybody else live. Unless, Punky, do you have a suggestion for a raid?
No, not really.
All right. Well, we'll end it here. Everybody else, go enjoy your Sunday evening, Monday morning, wherever it is, wherever you are. Thanks so much again for joining me, Punky, for this and for adminning. Thank you to the players for playing. Thank you to everybody coming out and watching as well. And, of course, all of our wonderful people over in the Providence community for putting this type of stuff on. We really appreciate it. That's all from us. We'll see you in the next one.